Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom once again. This is episode 17. So where I'm starting from today is right alongside the castle, or I should say right below the castle. So the task today is to get the Link's legendary Hyrulean shield. We're also gonna see if we can find the beret for the rest of the armor that we got here on on the last one. And then we will move on to the other main quest. Actually, there's multiple now, apart from just the four regions. I still have to complete the Gorons, and then there is the hidden temple, which I also will look into that soon as well. But I think I'll before I go on to that, I'll try to accomplish the Goron the Goron's mission first. So I made a stop here. If you guys remember on the last episode, I was looking around to see where can I find the Irulian shield, and now I ended up looking around and I find at the docking area, which I remember in Breath of the Wild there was a docking area. The only thing is that it was slightly different. Well, easier to get to this location because the castle was still grounded and connected. Now the castle is all the way up there. It's in the sky. You can't just walk or go to the entrance from the library to the bottom because it's all broken up. And there's a Korra there that I just dive in the water to get. So right here, coming in from the dock area, I was looking for all the different entrances to see where can where else can I go to look for this Hyrulean shield. Well, this is one of the other section that is left. If you remember, there is in Breath of the Wild when you come down here, there was a fire sword that was down here, one of the big fire sword. There might be a couple challenges here, so that's the reason why I'm going in here. Uh, let's see, we have 978 arrows. Let's see if I have any bomb flowers. Those will come in handy for sure. Alright, so I have a few. Okay. I know there's probably gonna see. So this is at the docks here. I could skip probably the battle here and jump over there, but I also need all the ingredients. This one's the Traveler's Claymore. Back in Breath of the Wild, there was a fire sword here. There's one of those hands. You know, the gloomy hands monster. There's one that's gonna be down here somewhere. And once it comes, I just have to blast it. Alright, that is locked behind there. There goes a nice fish in there. We can grab that. Nice fish in there. The hardy salmon. Those are rare. Let's grab these. Oh, the hands already came. I didn't even saw that damn thing. Alright, let's move out the way quickly. You know, normally you hear like the battle song. Where is it? Oh, it turned into these things. Nice. I didn't even see that it came. There might be more, but let's go ahead and continue. Oh, these are not the hardy salmon. Nice, that's a little spearfish right there. That those fish are rare, so you gotta catch these when you can. Alright, let's break these over here. See the amount of arrows that I have? Over 900, almost the max. So doing pretty good. Now I could have climbed up, swim and climbed up on the wall right there, so I don't have to battle at hands. But if you have like some good weapons and stuff like that, you can just battle it. Or if it appears like it just did, you can just jump back in the water, climb all the way over there, because it won't come in the water, and then it'll just disappear, and you'll still get the ingredients that it normally gives. There's a chest there, is there? Oh, normally you have to come behind here on one of those, like a boat or something, to be able to get that. All right, let's see if I can make a little thing here. All right, there's a little plastic. You have to put at least put something back there so you can climb on it. That should be good enough. Alright, 10 arrows. How much arrows do I have? 988. Thing for Tears of the Kingdom, they should have upgraded at least the amount of arrows you can carry. Because in Breath of the Wild, it maxes out at 999, and then it carries over to this. So they should have at least give you the ability to carry more stuff. There might be another hands up here somewhere. That's like gloomy hands. Alright, I don't see any more. Now, if you remember in Breath of the Wild, there was a shrine here. Alright, let's see if my arrows are maxed. Yep, they're maxed. Yeah, in Breath of the Wild, there was a shrine here when you light that thing. And there's still a passageway up there, but I'm thinking that it's broken up, so. See, the last time you'd have to light all the torches and then the shrine would come up here, but now, look at this. Oh, the Hylian shield. Currently packed up, though I can't even carry another shield. So I have to. You know what? Let's drop one of these other ones. I have multiples of these. I want to keep at least different kind of shields in my inventory. So we'll keep the Sea Breeze shield and drop that one. But we got the Hylian shield. Link's legendary shield. Let's go. Now we got the sword and we got the shield. Can't carry any more arrows. Max stun arrows. Look at that. And the Hylian shield comes in at 90. I think this is one of the highest shield that comes in the game. These come in at 70. Some of the second highest I've seen. And if the Hylian shield happens to break, you should be able to buy it back. I think there's a guy in Tarrytown. I think that's what it was in Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure if it's the same place in Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to buy it back if it breaks. All right, let's go check up here because oh, here goes the moon. So that gloomy hands might come back after this. I'm checking up here because I still have to find some yep, there it is. It's all broken off. Castle lifted.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
All right. Uh, let's. I'm pretty sure the that goes way out on Earth. Oh, skirts that goes in the bottom there. Oh, one of the other thing that I wanted to get in this one was the oh, if I go back this way, that gloomy monster is gonna be down there. All right. Oh, I was just thinking about using my ascend ability. I also want to get that ray too, though. All right, those are the markings. I wanna start collecting those. So, wait, let's see. Where are my boats? I can hold. Where's the docking area? Okay, on this side. Alright, let's go. Let's slide around to the docking area because there's one part that I did not go into. Oh, once we look at that right there. Alright, we're taking this for sure. Let's drop this one. That was a good find. Continue around to the docking area, back to this side. The part that I just went in was this little part right there. But there was another part over here that I did not go up onto, so I want to check that out. It's raining, I can't even climb on it. Except if I use my other thingy, but that's fine. I want to try something else. Should stop raining pretty soon. A mushroom. I'll take that. There's one of these Hudson guys. You got some stuff here that I can use to make a nice sailboat. Even have a sail there. Right on the dock too for you to go in there. Oh, I don't really. The sail. This is good for when you're just starting out in the game, but after you start getting all these zonai devices, you can simply use a steering and a fan. It's so much better. The sail you have to you kind of have to wait until there's like good wind, and the boat will go where the wind is blowing. With this, you have a fan propelling it, and you have the steering to kind of steer you where you go. So you must. Oops, look at Link sinking. Fan. Oops. The fan is too far back on the thing. Yeah. All right. Let's climb the line. Yeah, you have to put the fan just a little bit in the middle area. Jump up. You jumped over the fan. You know, just now I wanted him to jump on the fan, not over the fan. Let's see if I can catch it from the side. The river is going that way too. It's going all the way down here. No, we just have to build. There's a shrine this way. I'm gonna go check it out. I already acquired the Hylian shield, so eventually we'll have to come back at the castle. I have to get the rest of the armor set for the guard's armor. There's a beret that's left in there. It's this must be in a cave or something. A lot of the shrines in this. Yep. You see, it says nearby, but the arrows are pointing down, so there it's in a cave. Last time when I was in Gerudo, well, not the last time, but one of the other times I got on one of those deer and ride them. That one disappears. Alright, now we need to find an entrance to where that shrine is. No, there's a cave somewhere. Alright, we're not gonna stay too long looking for this shrine. Obviously, I will still have to try to get it at some point, but the main thing that I wanted to focus on was getting all the memories. Which I've only gotten 2, and they're only shown on a map like this once you've gotten them. So I've gotten this one, and where's the next one? This one. Now I'm gonna have to go to each tower. This one was probably close to that tower, but I'll go back to each tower and see if I can spot the closest one. one over here. Let's go to this one. I think we'll also need to put on his different clothing for this freezing tundra. Alright, that is good enough. Now let's get the snow boots. Might be the first time coming in this one here, this platform. Alright, let's see if we can... Where was that thing? That's the main thing that we're going for. Okay, there it is. It's quite big, so it's a good area to cover. It's a good amount of area to cover, actually. Oh, this thing has a rocket. Ooh! Oh! Might be able to put this over there. Alright, we'll come back to this platform after. We just have a different task right now. Alright, where is that thing? Right there. Man, there's still fire in this side. Wait a minute, where is it? It's all the way over here. Now, I'm looking for a few spots. There's like a water spot that you have to find in particular. And it's most likely in one of the round areas. You can't see it from up here, but let's dive a little bit. Could be in any one of these round areas. In the center, anyone. What is this? No, that looks like a piece of rock. Alright, I think we'll start from right here. That might be it. There's a piece of rock. That looks like a piece of rock. Oh! What do you know? A Korok seed. That's a surprise. Alright. Now we gotta walk around this thing to find the water drop. There's a nice moose right here. All these animals here in the snowy region gives you premium meat. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, but when you do that, you gotta run over there fast. Otherwise, it's gonna become frozen. Alright, now then, to find that water drop. Oh, we got a couple of wolves here. We get some premium meat. Nothing's over here. Even the little fox that normally gives you a regular meat, they have like their winter fur on, so they'll give you like some premium meat. Everything in the snowy region gives you premium pretty much. All right, in order to find this water drop spot, oh, here it is. Oh, nice. This will be the third one. I haven't counted how much of them is supposed to be, but we'll check it out eventually. High, silently, and shield, or highly in shield. And plus, we got a legendary sword too.
Queen Sonia! Queen Sonia!
Finally, it is mine!
These are a glimpse from the Age of Imprisonment in the Hyrule Warriors. Tells the backstory. Came out recently, but this is what we would have normally seen for like the glimpse of what had happened.
Sonia! You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed. Get it done!
Queen Sonia needs you!
All right. And we had it. That have been collected. Now it should be on the map. There it is. Now, let's go to another sky tower. Our sky view tower. I'm going to the sky view tower because it gives you a better view of the land. Alright, where is the next closest? It's pretty high up. Alright, let's land in one of these platforms here. I don't see any so far. Alright, let's land in one of these. May have to descend the stairs before I see anything. Those that I have now, I've gotten so advanced. Cool. Alright, there's that dragon over there. Should I take on one of those dragons this episode? No, we're just gonna sidetrack a little bit. I also have that over there. That's also a sidetrack. Do I have a thing there? Come back and battle it? No. Should probably put one. It's on this platform. Alright. So I'll put this there. Wait, yeah, it's on that. So that'll be something for me to come back and battle, I think. Alright, I don't see any of the markings here. Might have to go to a different one, but let's go up here and get these first. Alright, still run. Let's take a look on this side. There might or might not be any of the markings on this in this area. So I have to glide down a little bit. Travel to another one. I'm pretty sure there's at least one of those in every area. Sometimes I feel like too high up, you won't be able to see the markings down there. So that dragon is there. There's snow on this side. We're gonna travel to one of the other battery tower. I'm just kind of gliding around here to see what's in this piece. Oh. Here is so snowy. Here's nowhere you could. Oh, this is one of the part that the hot spring is. Remember this from Breath of the Wild. But it's so snowy. There's no way you could have seen it. Any of this from all the way up in the sky. But I do remember this hot spring down here. Let's go ahead and refill the HP that we got. Oh, one of the Hudson guys is back here. Okay. Oh, already truffled. Before I break all those rocks and stuff, let's check what's behind. Alright, I got a fire sword. Let's use that. Just use a bomb to blast these out. Alright, so this here episode won't be as long as the rest of them normally do, so we're gonna get a few more things going and then just two years to blast out. Okay, let's do this one. Ah. Alright, so I don't have to blast out the other one then. Look at that. There's a little section under there. What's in here about it? Oh. Oh. First time I'm coming in here. Got all sorts of goodies in here. Even artichokes. Those are rare. You got the big artichokes. Nice. This is a good find. This game has so much more stuff. Just gotta roam around to be able to find them. Right. Oh, there's a couple over here. Oh, look what we got up there. There's a Korok down here. Where's that extra rock that I need to find? There we go. It's easier to do the ones that, well, it's easy, not easy. But the ones that you have to put, like, bring the Korok print to the other one, gives you two. These are the ones they give you one. Ah, there goes the other stone up here. S2 now wants almost 20. Well, not almost 20. The last one that I tried to get for one spot in the weapons inventory, I think I paid like 17 Koroks. That was crazy. I had like 30 plus, but 17 for one spot, ridiculous. All right, let's go check at another place. You have this one here, but let's go back up on this. There might be multiple in that area. 2 more minutes, we'll close it out. See if I can see any close by here. There's one there. Pretty sure I haven't got that one. But there's one over there too. There's also a shrine around here. We'll just glide over to that one. Let's change suit. I think might freeze a little, but the glide suit will help me to glide all the way over there easy. Glide suit, you can just glide forward instead of backward. Use the regular glider. Or if you're gliding, if you just free falling without the glider, it won't push you forward like this, or even sideways. This is on the side of the mountain too. Alright, so now I kind of need to slow it down so I can see where the water cut might be in this little area right there. Sometimes it doesn't appear to be like it's there until you close up to it. But it's better I start from up here though, so I can jump off. Yep, right there. That was probably the only place could have find that. Because the rest of all the markings were on the side of the mountain. There's no way you could stand on the side of the mountain like
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear, you don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle,
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
Mineral, you won't really see much images of mineral apart from the carvings, but when in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, it gives all the backstory. You even get to play as a character. All right, I think we can find one more before we close out. What is that? That's a shrine that has been completed. There goes one more markings over there. There's a little house right here. I need to change back length, but let's go in here, check it out. What? It's closed? Who was in there? The monsters? Oh. Alright, let's take down these monsters. There you have it. Oh, shield surfing. Yeah. Familiar with shield surfing. It's like, okay, you can use one of our shield. I think I don't remember if it's in Breath of the Wild. You had I think you had a side quest that you had to do the shield surfing. Yeah, it was pretty cool. All right, let's go over here. Just stop snowing on this side. Yeah, it looks like regular region. There's a monster. Let's go to Badlet. Hey, where you guys go? Here. Die, boys. Sword broke. cannot take that. Okay, let's continue on to that thing. Let's go up here. We can actually see where it is. Cora. Oh, but now I want to go all the way back over there. It's just coming from there. Alright, where's it? Let's find the other one first. I have to go just a little bit. I don't see that. Alright. Might need to use a shield. I mean a rocket. Fused to a shield. I'll change this shield. Let him break that one. Up. Alright, where goes that? Looks like we're gonna have to go higher there. That has me here. Wait, where am I? Okay, that one is. But we may need to land here just to discover it. Alright, so it has been discovered. Might have came up here. I wanted the dragons or something. That's the waterfall. Fishers there. Definitely casting. Oh. The Korak in there too. Alright, we'll definitely have to go down there. What does? I just got more. Oops. Oops. More. Okay. There's a lot of these that you'll have to, like, randomly find in places. He's only giving you one, so it's gonna take a while to find all the Korak. I have a couple more that I've like put like a leaf somewhere that I can go back to. I was doing some in the last episode. Man, that's how far that marking was. Ooh, look at the distance. Call those geoglyphs. Looks like another wizard construction guy up here. Yep, what is he doing up all the way up here? Alright. Gotta glide all the way up to there. Rocket. See the rocket already make a gliding device. Rocket should do. Glide over. Probably won't land me directly on the top, but should be close enough. There's a lightning phenomena somewhere in this area where it's just constant rain and lightning. That's also a mission that also that thing right there feels right. Do my ascend ability up in there. Rocket. Alright, let's go find this memory. Should get a good save point after this. By the way, most of this looks normal until he's close to it like that right there. Oh, there goes Impa. Guess we can talk to Impa before we leave off this one.
Are you well? You seem a bit distracted.
I apologize. I keep getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about how I can return home. With your power over time, if I were able to learn that kind of control, I might be one step closer to my era.
I see. The secret is to think of it like drawing out the object's memory. You ask the object where it was, how it arrived where it is now, and then you coax it back to that original moment in time.
The object's memory.
I'm sure it will become almost like second nature, and you will be able to find your way home. But Zelda, there is more on your mind than just that.
Huh?
You, of course, do want to get back to your time. But you also desperately want to help us out in this era. Am I close to the truth?
How did you know?
I do not believe it is possible to keep anything secret from Sonia.
Oh, your concern is very sweet, Zelda. But listen, you can focus your attention on returning home. After all, you possess more than power over time. You have a sacred power that can dispel evil. Both of these powers will help you protect your own era.
Queen Sonia!
And of course, you must make it home safe to put Link's mind at ease.
Link? That is not a name I have heard.
He is a royal knight. He had been originally appointed for my protection. But later, he became a hero by saving both me and Hyrule from a great evil.
Oh, a hero is he?
He is so very dedicated, and he refuses to back down from any challenge. He is very strong. And his heart is good and true.
Ah, I can see that you have absolute faith in him. Hearing you speak so highly of Link, I find myself wanting to meet him as well.
Indeed. I would also like to meet him. He must be quite the brave, courageous knight. What a picture Zelda paints of him.
Alright, that has been added. Where's Impa? Just saw Impa and some other guy here. We talked to Impa before and oh, this is where she landed from the last time that she went up in the sky. What is that? It's like a guy wrestling with hearts or something. Almost look like the Korok, but there's a guy that rides around on this or rides around with it that sells things. Where is he? Hey, RC, where's the guy? He's probably camped out somewhere. Quite a few of these things in this region right here. I also got those over there too. There goes that tree up there. That's on the Satori Mountain. Cherry tree. That one. Nice. All right, we're gonna go close this out. Wait, what race do I think is superior in Hyrule? What do you mean particularly? What race? Are you talking like the Hyruleans or different races of people or beings that are in there, or just snowboarding race or something? Oh, we got some good ones here. I think I can get one too. So each race, each race in the game is different. It's each race is more like comes with like an elemental ability to it. I think that's the way the game was designed. So if you want like the Zoras, they're good for they're mainly water element. But then water and the shock or the electricity that it can go together, but at the same time, one is super effective against the other. And for each one, it varies. So it'll depend on quite a few things, but I think every one of the race has something differently that makes them different. It's also raining too, so if I use one of these shock troops, it should be super effective. And I can also freeze it around if you want. Advanced monsters, so it takes a while. Oops. Is that an opening? Alright, I guess I will. Oh, I got a frost emitter on. Wait, what? I'm throwing these little rocks. I thought that was a figure there. Alright, let's check out the shield surfing here. Hold on, let's get this. Oh. Whoops. The thing about that is when you shield surf or attach anything to your shield to use it, it breaks it much faster. Shield's already damaged. I mean, I was using it for a couple of rockets, so that's the reason why the durability is went down significantly. Looks like there's a chest up there. Okay, let's go get that. Very narrows. Oh, electric light. Freeze that thing. Alright, get a shield. And this one comes in at 61 with a shield guard up +6, so definitely taking this one. Let's drop that. Royal Guard shield comes in at 70, but you can still get the shield with the bonus up. Still adds up. What is that? those big old stone monster with some bokoblins on it. Alright, the rain stopped. I don't think I've battled one of these as yet. Oh, those bokoblins on top are shooting fire too. That's an annoying thing. Let's sing. Then do this. Where is it? This one doesn't have any fire. Probably try to knock me off right now. That one is a lot easier to battle because it doesn't flip all the way over or keeps turning around each time. Mainly because it has that platform thing on the top. Alright, so this I can fuse. Just gotta get all these goodies first. Alright, let's use that with this. Nice. So let's change Link's outfit. Somewhere over this region, yep, there's a lightning phenomena. There's supposed to be a cloud in the sky somewhere. It's just consistent lightning. I gotta have either shockproof portion or I have to get the suit and upgrade it. It's like a rubber suit. I remember that suit from Breath of the Wild. I haven't got one piece of this yet, but I'm sure I'm going to need it. Ah, there goes the little guy. What do you know? You know, you just randomly find them in places. You're like, wait a minute, there's a Korok here? There's a lot in this game. Oops. Look at him. He was about to throw that thing too. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, that's the tree. Alright. The other one. There goes another one of those trees. Sadly. Oh, in Breath of the Wild, you would get a shrine in this area. You'd have to like get a bunch of those line up and shoot an arrow, and then a shrine will appear. Alright, let's change those into maybe something that I'm low on. Alright, let's change into this. Gotta run back to the first. Ah, they already got it. Alright, that should be good enough. Oh, nice. So if you're low on the choo-choo, you could battle some water ones and use any one of the elements to turn it into that element. In fact, you don't have to battle them. If you already have some of the water ones, you can just take it from your inventory, throw it out, and then use any elemental weapon that you have to turn it into that kind of choo-choo. Sometimes you can do that, because sometimes you'll need those for upgrades as well. Instead of having to go try to find those, just do that. And you'll find that those appear a lot during where there's like a lot of rain. They appear in other places too where it's not raining, but you'll find a lot of them where it's raining. So there goes this thing. Alright. Hold on, let's use this. Oh! Oop. Alright, I already destroyed it. Using up the other weapons, but it's a bunch of good ones. Let's get up. Keep that. Alright, where are all the other stuff that we got here? Oh, nice. This one was harvesting a bunch of meat products. By the way, this is in the Satori region up there. See the shrine is up there. That's where my apple farm is. And just right below it, you can harvest a bunch of different vegetables and stuff too. Around this area, right up here, right next to this monument area, is where you find the royal arch in Breath of the Wild. Which I've already gotten. Yeah, I've gotten it from Breath of the Wild. So it automatically transferred over once you stop playing this. By the way, there's no more memory thingies here. Because now it has turned into geoglyph. This is what I've been getting in this. But in Breath of the Wild, it would be up here that you would come and find the memory. No geoglyphs around this area. Alright. I've gotten that one. Lost them. Release them. I might be here in the 5. Let's go over here. Oh, I think it's that right there. Yep. It's that. I think this is the entrance. Yep. I think there's a dragon in these ones. Now, let's go up there. We can probably just battle that dragon and close it out. Oh, there goes another one of those big monsters right on the beach there. Train again. That's about to let each of these once. Let's go ahead and battle it. Oops, that's not the one that I wanted to put over there. Kind of wasted that. A couple of them on this have fire. Okay, now it's throwing the fire starts throwing rocks. Alright, now we need to get up on top of it. Nope. Doing this. Oh! Alright, let's go. Alright, here. And now into this. The next time if I do pass by that, you'll see if you try to battle it again, there should be like a star right next to it. So that happens. Ooh, blow away all my stuff. It happens for each of the monsters that you've battled previously. Use that to this. Alright, let's go get this chest. Okay, so this bridge is now called the Gliok Bridge. And where is it? We're going into this place, which I'm sure they blow. We wanna find stuff. I'm sure there's one of the Gleoks in there. The Gleoks are those big old dragons. Where's the bridge? Oh, it's up there. Okay, let's go back down. Those things can cause thunderstorm. Wait. Oh. Thought that was a beetle. I was like, wait a minute. Why is beetle doing all the way out there? There must be beetle out there before. Alright. Yep. You can see the dragon already from here. Looks like a thunder dragon in there too. Do I have anything with thunder in here? Queen Bridge. So there's a few dragons around this this Hyrule world, and this is one of them. Before I take on this dragon, for sure, there's one thing that we'll have to do. That is to cook up something that is. Wait, how much pots do I have? Alright, got a good amount here. Let's make 3 pots. Alright, we need something for electric shock. Let's cook a few of these too. Alright, electric shock should be this. But let's see if it gives me one of the high. No, this is a mid-level, even high level. Okay, let's go check We have some fish too. We also have this. This should give me a high. Alright, we got a high level from that one. The thing is that it gives you a high level, but it's not completely shock resistant. So it also depends on the intensity of shock that that thing has. Plus we'll just make a few more stuff that we might need. Like something for Link's HP. And we certainly got a few. Man, two of those give me just 2 extra hearts. One would give me 1 extra heart, so that was a waste. So you gotta get these portable pots. You can literally cook up some stuff just about anywhere. I'll cook these up, but probably won't use them. Cooking it because those you can sell those and build up the rupees. Now I'm gonna need the rupees. Mainly because I have to buy that fire suit that you get in the Goron City. Alright, let's look what we have here. So we've got a few things that we can use. Should be able to destroy it by the time I use up all this lightning stuff. I've got enough resource here. Attack up. Probably won't be using that while I'm battling it. And I've got enough HP stuff. That should be enough. Alright, let's go. Oh, you know what? Let's use up a couple of my Zona devices, like these little guys. I just build one for now. But I know that little guy is pretty awesome. And where's the laser? Film this thing with a couple different things on it. I also need a shield on there. Alright, let's just bring one in there. Oh, how about taking it out? Alright, go take on this dragon. It'll be the first dragon for the entirety of the game. I got it already going up. Not even there yet. Alright, let's refresh here. Let's get this. Then let's do this. Now let's start attacking. Oh, The lightning's going off too. Oh, okay. Where is it? This one's not upgraded yet. It has shock resistance, but it's not fully upgraded yet, so. But that's something. I have to remove the shield. What else do we have? Just about everything in here except for this. Alright, let's put that up. Where's my little thingy? I gotta go back save some of the other stuff. Alright, let's go. Whoops, it's taking off now. Alright, where are my Keith's eyeballs? Alright, so this is where the Keith's eyeball comes in. Keys of thing. See that? Woman device. Now we can try different. Go where it is. Too high. After those wings are going up to like alright, dragon. Whoops. Yeah. Gliak Wing. These are extremely rare. To get these, you have to complete one of these things. And the Thunder Horn for the Gliak. Alright, now in this place, you gotta search around before you leave because there's always like stuff that just lying around in this place that you gotta search for. Got some swords, but these are the not the pristine kind. These are just the regular swords. Plus, we gotta check the upper levels too. So that was the first time beating the Gliak. And you should only take on the Gliak when you have all the right stuff, otherwise it's gonna be absolutely difficult. In this place it's a little bit more confined, even though it still takes off and go up into the air after you beat the good amount. But then when you're battling the other ones, just fly off in, or they can just fly around in the sky anywhere. You know, those are a little bit more difficult. Because then you have to glide over to it each time. This one you have to do that too, but just a little bit more easy because it stays at least within the confines of this building. But with the key side ball, and I was using the regular ones. The elemental ones even do just a little bit more damage. So it's just good to have all of those. Alright, we're just checking around this building. Alright, let's change this sword. I must say, this lasted pretty long. It lasted long because I kept swinging that thing. That's why you gotta have all the upgraded weapons when you're battling these big old monsters. Now the fusibility that comes with each of those should be pretty high as well. Alright, what do we have up here? Nothing? Now the top section, let's go there. I know in Breath of the Wild there was some Lionels in here. Oh, looks like there's a chest up there. And then there was a couple things that you could find in there as well. That's why I'm checking around on this one. Looks like there isn't much, but I do see a chest right there. So we're gonna go ahead and check for that. Oh, it might have not been a chest. It might have been these things that I saw. But there goes the shock dragon all the way over there. I need to get back up on the light dragon. Let's check up here. There might be a Korok. I need to get back up on the how far away that is. Probably get over there. So, you know, I already have the shock thing going. Oh, there's a shrine there too. All the way tucked away in there. Let's get back to that. Let's check up here to see what's going on. Yeah, I need to get back on the light dragon so I can get some of the light shards. I went up there once. What is this? Goran looking at. It's a level good ring. I guess he probably has some kind of competition to here. Let's talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Huh?
Oh, he wants you to build something to be. Okay.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
we'll come back to that. That dragon is probably going to die soon. See how it's. It always goes back to this region. Each of the dragon has a particular region that they go to. In that region there's always rain and lightning over there. So you'll find that dragon over there often. And then now with the depths, it's gonna die. What's over there? All right, let's go check out this. This shrine. And then I actually close it out after the save point. Great Plateau. Haven't been over here much. These things can pretty much cause a thunderstorm. Where is it? Alright. Topaz, right? I can pretty much make one of those myself. Just attach the topaz to anything. Alright, let's go. Pretty shrine. Oh, there's an electric light like right over it too. It's going badly, but it's gonna take a while. Alright, we'll definitely take that for sure. Alright, let's go. Now looks like I need to attach this there. Pin properly. Open the door. Alright. Got my sword broke. That goes up there, then that goes up there. What's that there? Looks like that can bring me up to the top up there too. Might be a chest over there. So oh, I probably need that. Those are locked in there. I'll probably need those to go up there. So with this go, probably need to attach that thing there. Pull it out. There we go. That's something. Alright, let's see what we have in here. That one's about to break. That's fine. Alright, no, nothing's up there, so we just need to send. This needs to go up a little higher. Does that need to attach to somewhere? Let's see. Okay, that can be done. Then we need to bring it right down. Nope. Alright, so let's do it. That up over there. Do this. Then do this. This. And do this. This gave me something else. Nice. Think I got everything in that one. There's always at least one chest in each one. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. I'll conclude it right there. Normally I'd go on for much longer, but we're gonna close out this one at a shorter time tonight. Leave your comments. Don't forget to leave